Subscribe to us, man, Traveler!
Hey guys, this is Iceman Traveler, and I just got done playing Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the PlayStation on the Street Fighter Collection. It's Disc 2, and now we're going to play some Street Fighter Alpha 2. And, yeah, actually I played Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, which I think added some fixes, maybe a couple characters. This game came out in 1996, and it's actually surprising that it came out for the Super Nintendo, because that was the time that the N64 was out and big and popular. So it was cool. I think it was. This game was supposed to come out for the N64, but they canceled it. Now, this game has somewhat of a loading time before matches. What's happening is all of the audio stored was in a particular format. It was compressed, and there's software to decompress during gameplay. So that little lag that you see is the audio decompressing. And yeah, we're gonna play with Dan, who's a parody of Ryo from Art of Fighting. See, there's a bit of a load lag right there, loading in the audio. So Dan is a parody of Ryo from Art of Fighting. He's a Shoto clone character. He plays similar to Ryu, Ken, Akuma. But as you can see, like, his fireball has like no range to it, and that's his kick. That's his surge kick, which is reminiscent of Ryo from Art of Fighting. And Rolento is another character. If you watch my previous video, we talked about him being from Final Fight. And of course they moved him over to the Street Fighter series. So Dan he's a parody character, he's a joke character. He is severely underpowered. He's a bit difficult to play as. He's got two special moves that involve taunts. And I don't think the taunts really do anything. I could be wrong about that, but I think because in the Art of Fighting games the taunts were used to power up your special meter. I don't think they really do anything here. Don't quote me on that though. I don't know exactly if it powers up his meter or not. So, but I like Dan. I use Dan a lot in Street Fighter 4. He's less of a joke character there. He's a little bit more powered up than he is here. Come on. So as you can tell, the Super Nintendo is a bit underpowered, compared to the PlayStation version. This version of the game is a bit like the textures, the sprites aren't as vibrant, aren't as crisp as the PlayStation version. Of course, you know, the PlayStation had a much bigger, much more data storage capabilities than the Super Nintendo. And so yeah, Sodom was renamed Katana in the North American Super Nintendo release of Street Fighter Alpha 2. I think maybe they had an issue with the Sodom name, you know, being connected to Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know. Just remember the first time first time I saw him, I was just not impressed. Just a weird character. Yeah, there we go. And these recent Street Fighter playthroughs, they really got me wanting to play some Street Fighter 4, which I'll try to do sometime in the future. Right now, my biggest issue, all of my Xbox and 360 playthroughs, I was doing them live, and for whatever reason, the settings on OBS when I'm playing, the Xbox games, the file sizes are like they're coming out ridiculous, and so I need to go in my settings. I need to go in my settings and play around a little bit, see if I can get a more manageable video quality. Because I want everything to look good, but I don't want to have to deal with like super large file sizes. Oh, back's itching. Akuma. This is going to be an interesting battle. If I was to bet on these two guys going against each other in an actual fight, Akuma would win. 99.999% of the time. Okay, what was that? Yeah, this short fireball, man, it messes with you a little bit. There we go, we got him. KO.
Round 2, fight!
Okay, that was a special move taunt that I just did. There is a taunt button. I forget it's there, and I don't use it all that often. I used it more in Street Fighter 4. It was a neat little thing that they added to this version of Street Fighter. Oh, come on. So right now I'm trying to get some distance. Okay. To do his thrust kick move. And Kuma wasn't really working with me. There you go. So, yeah, my dad could beat you, but he's dead. Dan's storyline is that his father was the one that not blinded, but he took Sagat's eye out, and Sagat killed him for it. Here's another guy that got added, Adon. He looked kind of like a Sagat ripoff. Just never was too big on his design. He's got some weird looking hair. Okay, he's got a gnarly air drop kick kind of thing going on. He's got a rush upper like tiger knee kind of thing. I think he might have been one of the characters from the original Street Fighter, like Street Fighter 1. I'd have to look into that. And I don't really know, like, a lot of these characters are getting like level 3s on their bars, and right now it's keeping me at level 1. It says level 1 max, so I don't know. I don't know enough about the game to really, you know, I don't know how to get a level 3 or whatever. Probably one of the times I should have read the guide before starting this, but whatever. Gonna do it. Nice. Oh gosh. Come on. And I don't know what Super Nintendo Core I'm using, but I had to change it because I was having some weird lockups and frame drops. Oh well, speak of the devil. Okay. Please don't do that again. Okay. Yeah, it was working better there for a second. Okay. Don't even try to get up. And that symbol there, so you get different symbols for winning the rounds, and I think that lasso means you won the round with the throw. So that's cool that they added that in there. This is Sakura. She's a cool character. Another good female character that they added. She's kind of up there with Chun-Li. I always forget about her though. I always forget she's in these games. Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference with the sound quality. It sounds more muffled than the PlayStation version. But it's still impressive that they were able to fit all of this on a Super Nintendo cartridge. It's still impressive. I was actually looking at some of the stuff, and you know, if they would have cut back on some of the graphics during the intro and maybe some of the endings, like they could have squeezed more stuff into the game. You know, maybe made it look a little bit better, but they were trying to get as close to the arcade port as they could, and you got to give them props for that. Okay, come on. And I keep coming short on that Shoryuken. And the inputs for the Shoryukens are working better in this game. I'm using the same controller. Now the same emulator that I played, you know, Street Fighter 2 on. I don't know why I was having a hard time. For a loser, you did pretty well. I don't know why I was having a hard time doing those Shoryukens. They're working here. And I did notice that for the super moves. Okay, now we're taking on Bison. Bison is not Dan's final opponent, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, the super moves, they tend to do better when you just hit one of the face punch buttons instead of the like the L1, R1, or the L and R buttons in this case. Oh, okay. And my instinct is to, you know, a lot of the supers are like down forward twice, then you hit a face button, you know, punch or kick. My instinct is to do it as fast as possible, but you almost have to be deliberate. Like, you don't have to be super fast with it, but you do have to be deliberate and make an actual roll. So you just got to keep that in mind. And I believe his dodge roll can dodge projectiles, but I'm not 100% on it, and I don't feel like testing it. So, you know, just want to play it safe. We've got our max energy or super meter. Okay, come on. Just got to get an opening. And no, that wasn't it. Jeez, come on. And I forget that his fireball, like, is a, you know, doesn't go a foot past him. I like his character, but in these early games, it's definitely like playing with some kind of handicap or something. Ken.
Round 1, fight!
Is this at their? Is this like a wedding ceremony? Like, what's going? I don't know. Oh, it says happy birthday. I just saw the banner. Okay. Nice. Sucks that was, you know, me getting hurt, but that was still pretty cool. I thought about doing a playthrough with Ken, but I decided to go with Dan. Nice. I really like some of the roll, like if you get attacked and you get thrown from your opponent, they added this little roll animation that makes it look like you're spinning in midair. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool addition. This actually makes me want to play Art of Fighting a little bit. Come on, Ken. Alright, we got Max. And if I can get it to work. Come on. No, okay. I think for his super, he just throws like a normal fireball. One of his supers. Don't even try to get up. Sagat. This is it. Boss battle. Nice ice I got. Would you like the other one to match? Fool who took my eye paid with his life. That was my father, you murderer. Just so young to be without a father. Perhaps you should join him.
Round
Alright. And yeah, sometimes I forget that that fireball just doesn't travel like it should. Nice. Yeah. Now I'm not really up to date on Sagat's animations for, you know, the Alpha series, so I can't really read those his fireballs like I should. Oh jeez. Tiger shots. Sounds like he's saying something else in this game when he's throwing him.
Round 2, fight!
Come on. Nice. Actually surprised that hit him all 3 times. Oh yeah. Ooh, it sounds like he's saying Toro. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, we got him with the lame fireball. And I didn't really notice this until just now, but when he throws those fireballs, he's only using one hand. That may be why they're kind of underpowered there. Dan, you need to... I made it, Yahoo! I finally avenged your death. I'm the strongest now and the best. Back in Hong Kong, Dan opens a school where he can teach his style. For you, my father. People all over the world will soon know my powerful moves. What's the problem? You must focus to be a psycho-style warrior. With blind ambition, Dan pursues worldwide fame. Is this his destiny? And I think in Street Fighter 4, in one of the endings, Sakura is training with Dan at his dojo. Alright guys, that was Street Fighter Alpha 2 for the Super Nintendo. Sorry for some of the glitches. I don't really know why it's doing that. It wasn't terrible, but I hate when that happens. It's not bad for a Super Nintendo game. Gonna let the credits roll in case anybody needs that. I just saw a notification that my encoder was overloading, so I don't know why it wants to do that. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more releases, you know, on Fridays if possible. And if I have time to do more, then we'll you know, try to go for it. And let's see. All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I think. Yep. All right. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Take care.